up, YouTube? It's your boy Cstapz. About to go to you with this quick build. Okay, so the race you're using on this build will be Khajiit. Why Khajiit? Because number one, increase your health, magicka, and stam recovery, which helps you really good with sustain. Increase your max health, magicka, and stamina by 915, which is really good. But the most important reason is because it increases your critical damage, your critical healing by 12%, and it increases your stealth detection. I'm not a vampire on this build, by the way, just so you know. Like I said, Khajiit is the race of choice. Like I said, let me go into the consumables really quick. Consumables that we are using on this build to get us to the stats I'm about to show you are lava, soup-and-saltrice, whatever. This is really good. Like I said, it's blue food, really cheap. Increase max stamina and stam recovery. Like I said, really cheap. If you don't want to use that, you feel like you need to be tankier, you can use dubious, crown, or if you really want to be expensive, you can use the gold food. Let me see, let's get into Mundus really quick also. Like I said, on this build, I'm using the Shadow Mundus for the extra crit damage and crit healing, which is really nice. I did change out some sets on my NIGHTBLADE to make this thing hit really hard, which I'm going to go into right now, and I will have gameplay as always. We are using a new set on here is Night Mother. We're using a battle axe, which is sharpened. If you don't know what it does, it has a line of crit, weapon damage, crit, and when you deal critical damage, you apply major breach to the enemy, reducing their physical and spell resistance by basically 6,000 for 4 seconds. When you surprise attack somebody from behind or from stealth, you basically guarantee the crit. So you'll always have this up, and it's good to have it on multiple people at once. But it's just really good. I was using Spriggans for the penetration, but it seems like taking down their penetration seems to be a lot better. Like I said, and I will have the sets and everything down in the description also. Master bow, this is what we're using. You can change this to infuse. I've been liking this defending though, just for the extra physical and spell resistance. Really good. Second, like I said, it's just increase your damage by 330 spell and weapon by people with poison inject on them, so it's really nice, definitely for this build. Mythic of choice on this build is Gaze of Cstapz. Why the Gaze, not no other mythic? Because like it's 4,000 armor, man. That's armor master. That's incredible right there, and you're getting 1,000 health recovery, and you're getting max health. Sure, you can't block, but on the NIGHTBLADE, you're stealth and you're not really going block, so it plays perfectly into the build. I mean, if you don't want to use this, you can use Death Dealer Feet, or you can use Marking, but this is mine for choice, and it does make you really tanky. And without this, I feel like the build just lacked the tankiness. But let's continue. On here we have a one-piece training, Gallant Chain, reinforced. We have a two-piece training on, but you do want this reinforced. This is the only piece on here that you really need a prismatic glyph on. You can put it on your helmet if you want to, but we're going all max stam glyph on here because this is a stamina build. I'll show you the stats after this. Bar logs, you're using this for more weapon and spell damage. If you feel like you're lacking regen, I will, like I said, go and change out and put on a medium magma incarnate. You can put reinforced or impen. It will help you with your sustain. Next, we have a sash that's divines. Yes, divines. We're rocking divines on all the small pieces on this build just to hit more and more harder, which doesn't show up on stat charts or anything like that. But we are using all divines. So training on the waist, and you want that light. We're using 3 medium, 2 heavy, and like I said, 1 light on this build. Night Mother, like I said, also. Back to Night Mother also, like I said, infused on this. Why infuse? We're not looking to be tanky and pen. We're trying to hit really hard, and this build does it. So we're going all divines, all infused, and like I said, the only reinforce you're using on this build is the Gallant Chain, and like I said, the Gaze of Cstapz. This will carry your system, I mean your armor. The Night Mother divine on the boots. Then agility. Yes, agility. Like I said, man, if you don't know what agility does, man, it's basically it's a 3-piece set that gives you the same amount of weapon damage as like most of these sets. Like give you the same as Rallying Cry and all this, but it's not something you have to proc. And it's a 3-piece set you can put on your jewelry. So first off, we have Nexus of Agility, weapon damage, robust. You can change this to infuse, but for me, the max stats has actually been working, so I like it like this, and I like having a bigger pool. Next, weapon damage, also robust. Like I said, if you do struggle, you can put a regen on this, but to reduce the stamina cost of abilities, huge. You need this on 1. If you feel like going glass cannon, you could change this out and put on another weapon damage one. So going into my character stats, let's buff up. So you See everything really quick. Okay, fully buffed up on your front bar. You are looking at, yeah, pretty buffy. Like, have a crap ton of regen. I mean, your physical and spell resistance is through the roof. Like, it's really, really nice. You're sitting at 28k physical and spell resistance on your front bar. Really, really nice. Spell penetration is at 7,000, but it will go up because you are fracturing them when you hit them with the Night Mothers. Your weapon damage does go up when you you proc that enchant on your back bar. But like I said, as far as stats, we're at 37,000 max stamina, 27,000 max health, and we're at basically 17,000 this. Really, really good. That is fully buffed, like I said, using a shadow, and this is the food like I showed you earlier. Let's get into the skills next. Just wanted to show you that really, really quick. You do hit really, really hard on here, man, and it's really, really good. Okay, front bar. First skill we are using is Rally. This is going to give you your major brutality and major sorcery, and it's going to give you minor endurance, and it gives you a big, big heal. I can't tell you how many times this heal has saved my life. I love it. Really, really good skills from the two-handed skill line. You're using the two-hander and bow on this build. Next, we have Ambush or Spam Bush. Basically, leap through the shadows. It's your gap closer. It does so much extra stuff, like just by doing it, minor vulnerability, and it's to chase people down. That's literally it. Mass Hysteria. This is your CST of choice on the build. You use this. It reduces people weapon and spell damage by 430, which is really, really nice. And it fears them and makes them all run away from you and makes them drop their blocks. So this is really, really good for NIGHTBLADE. Next, Surprise Attack. This is your spammable. And if you see right now, unbuff, you have an 8,629 spammable. Let me show you. Like, when it gets up there, like, man, like you're basically hitting for 10,000 on a spammable. Really, really good. If you hit them from flank, you set them off balance, so you want to aim at their back, and you do hit them with a guaranteed critical strike every 4 seconds, which works perfectly because every 4 seconds, guess what? You could proc your, you can basically, you're reducing this. So it's perfect, works right into play. Like, it's really, really great. One of my favorite abilities. After that, we have Killer Blade. If you don't know what Killer Blade does, this is your execute. And the good thing about this execute is that it went down. They changed it. It went down in the percentage to 50, and they gave it a heal. So it's really, really good. Been a really good ultimate for the longest. Spammable execute, really, really good. Next, Encap. Like I said, you have a 14,000 Encap. Get these really, really quick. If it turns green, that means you can CC somebody, which is really, really nice. Set them off balance. Next, we have back bar. First skill, Poison Inject. Really, really good skill. Like I said, it's the execute you can put on them. It lasts 20 seconds. It's really, really good, and it procs your, like I said, going into it, it procs your magic master bow, so you'll get another additional 330 weapon damage to anybody that you do affect with your poison inject, which is really, really nice. Next, Relentless Focus. We're using the stamina morph because yes, we are a stamina build. I know it does a little bit less, but just really, really good for your sustain. And if you don't know what this does, it's your spectral bow. Basically, you do 5 light attacks. After that, you release it, boom, hit somebody, take crazy amount of damage. Next, Vigor. Like I said, you have a 14k Vigor, and that's not even buffed up. Like, it's a really, really high Vigor. 20,000 over 5 seconds. Really, really good heal. It does increase your physical and spell resistance distance for 20 seconds, so it's really, really good. Like, really good buff. Leeching Strikes. Using this to, like I said, help with your sustain on stamina. It just gives it back light, and you say restore a little bit of stamina. Cool little buff. Not too bad. Next, Shadowy Disguise. If you don't know what this is, it's just your cloak. Use a shadow in here. You get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you are a stamina build, but you can cloak a lot on here, which is really, really good. If you don't know, you get a critical strike after this. So a lot of times I'll go shadowy, hit them with a relentless, hit them with a poison inject, because it's guaranteed to be crit. Next, Soul Tether. Like, man, this is the best. You can mini bomb on this build, which is really, really nice. If you see a bunch of people all scattered up, you can come in there and hit them with a Soul Tether. And as you can see, the Soul Tether will hit. I've done that, hit people with surprise attack, and took out one person out of somebody's group. Really, really good. Really, really do like that skill. Next is going to champion points. Like I said, if any moment you need to, like I said, pause it, feel free to. Like I said, I'm not saying that these are the champion points you need, but these are what I'm using on my build. Like I said, if any time you need to pause it, feel free to. You can use this in BG, no, CP. Really, really good. Like I said, really simple build. Like I said, these are still, like I said, if any moment you need to pause it, feel free to. But like I said, if you haven't checked out any of my content yet, feel free to go check it out and hit me with that like, comment, subscribe button. Like I said, I do play BGs on Xbox North America a lot. Trying to think that I missed anything on here. Let me see. No, I don't believe so. Like I said, pretty simple, chill build. Like I said, you are rocking Divine's Master Bow. It's really, really good, man. I'm telling you, try it out. Right now, I'm actually lacking on a little bit because you do get light armor passives also, so this will increase your, like I said, some more of your stats. But I'm low on skill points on this build, but I did want to get it out just to show you guys, and I'll scroll through my skills like always, just so you guys can see it really quick. Like I said, if you do need to copy or paste anything, or do want to make sure you're doing it right. Like I said, really simple build. Like I said, if you don't know, it's your boy Cstapz. Like I said, you can put rapid fire on here, but these are all the skills. Like I said, hope you guys like it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe for more content. And like I said, like I always tell you guys, peace.